All right, 49ers at the Seahawks on NBC and Peacock on Thursday night. The 49ers are favored by 7 with an over-under of 43. We still don't know whether we're going to see Geno Smith. He's got that triceps injury behind the elbow. It was sore. It was swollen. He was able to come back and play in the Rams game. Was not able to pull off the victory, primarily because the 55-yard field goal by Jason Myers was no good. You have picked the 49ers to win every game this season. I will be stunned, I say, if you don't pick the 49ers to win this one. Are you picking the 49ers?
Of course I am. I think you and I agree, and I think we talked about this a little bit on Monday morning, right? Hey, Philadelphia is the best team in football. We get that. They find a way to win almost every game all year. But when you look at teams at their absolute best, right? When you go, man, they played phenomenal that game, or they, for 3 quarters right there, were unstoppable. I still look at the 49ers and the Ravens, the teams when they've played their best this year, as the 2 teams that I look at and go, whoa, that's really impressive looking. And so that's where I look. And I think the 49ers are, going upwards in a big way, stretch run here. Of course, they got no wiggle room if they want to get home field advantage. They got to play a lot of catch up here with the Philadelphia Eagles, so they can't fall asleep at the wheel. That's for sure. I think, traditionally, hey, going up to Seattle is never easy. We know that crowd, and then here they are on a little bit of a losing streak, not playing well, starting to be in danger of like, holy crap, we might get knocked out of the NFC playoff picture here if we don't start playing better football, right? There's going to be a desperation from them in this game that I expect. They traditionally, Pete Carroll, defensive coach, he goes all in on stopping Shanahan in the run and trying to muck up the game that way. Usually it comes down to whoever plays quarterback against the Seattle Seahawks or the 49ers, like the playoff game last year. They have to win with their right arm. I think they're going to force them into that. The problem is the guy with the right arm's damn good right now. He's damn good. He's got all his weapons available, and I think they're hitting their stride on that side of the ball. So that's where, I like the Seattle defense, but I don't think it's ready for this. And then the other side of the ball, Seattle's always dangerous. I understand that. They got weapons. But I don't like their offense. I don't think it's anything special when I look at it schematically. Their O-line is just okay. They can't run the ball on a consistent basis. So because of all that and more, I'm going to take the 49ers, and I'm going to take them to cover. I'm going to make it 27-17 49ers.
God, we really do spend too much time together. I got 28-17, and I feel like the Seahawks, we have been looking toward this 4-game stretch. I know I have for a while, ever since it looked like the Seahawks were going to be pretty damn good this year.
Right.
49ers, Cowboys, 49ers, Eagles. And, the Seahawks are almost like that kid that is learning how to ride a bike, and there's that one attempt where it's kind of wobbling and you don't know whether or not the kid's going to fall off. I feel like we're getting to the point where the kid's going to fall off the bike, and we're going to realize that these Seahawks just aren't ready to compete with the best of the best, that they may not even make the playoffs. I think the Rams could pick them off by the time it's all said and done, Chris. I really do, especially now that the Rams have the head-to-head tiebreaker by virtue of the 2-game sweep. They're 4-6. The Seahawks are 6-4, and the Seahawks can come out of this 4-game stretch 6-8. The Geno Smith injury doesn't help matters, and if Drew Lock plays and plays well, that gives Pete Carroll something to think about because Geno Smith hasn't been protecting the ball. He's been better lately, but he had a bad stretch, and the offense, like you said, it hasn't been. There's just all the money they pay to DK Metcalf. What are they getting out of him? He's averaging 71 receiving yards per game. You don't pay $25 million, $26 million, whatever it is, market value for that kind of production. They've got Tyler Lockett. Jackson Smith-Njigba hasn't been the guy yet. The best thing they have is Devin Witherspoon on defense, who I think the 49ers are a little bit like, well, how is this guy going to mess things up for us potentially? But as long as the 49ers have their key players healthy, they are the best team in the NFL. Can they keep their key players healthy? The way they play is not conducive to keeping their key players healthy. That's the great conundrum for the 49ers. What makes them great is what puts them at risk of not being great. So for now, all those guys are healthy. They win. They win easily. They cover. Can they keep them healthy? McCaffrey, Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and I'll throw in Dre Greenlaw. Those 8 guys, keep them healthy, and they'll probably win the Super Bowl. But good luck keeping them healthy through all of the remaining games.
Yeah, it's definitely the thing to watch for with the 49ers. You said it right. right? They play a kamikaze style of football. They've been somewhat fortunate this year, but we see, no Trent Williams, no Deebo Samuel. They're a different team when they lose those guys. When Shanahan has all his toys, he knows, unlike Seattle, and to the point you're making, there's no tying together of anything in the offense. It's just, what I always like to refer to as Rolodex offense. Ooh, I like that play. Boom. Oh, let me flip 30 pages on the Rolodex. Oh, I like that one too. Where Shanahan's over there going, I like this play to Deebo Samuel. I like this play again to Deebo Samuel, and then I like the fake to Deebo Samuel and give it to Christian McCaffrey. I mean, you know what I'm saying there? And that's where Shanahan is so – now I like the fake to Deebo Samuel, fake to McCaffrey. Oh, and now I got a screen down the middle to George Kittle. He's amazing that way. I'm excited to see this game. All three games should be pretty entertaining, I think, nonetheless. Yo, what up, homies? Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Right now, we got Sunday pod, right? So you can have it Monday morning. We recap all the action. Wednesday, it's the What the Happened podcast. We're going to get deep in the weeds on the key matchups of the week. And then Thursday, I'm picking games with that jerk Florio. So you know where to find us, homies. Keep watching. Peace out. We'll see you.